We've got to talk about it. Having consistent flow of the number of open for inspections that you do each and every Saturday. One of the things that's really amazing about real estate agents is to actually understand about how they go to generate their leads. And we know the power of open for inspections. We not only get to meet buyers, we get to meet sellers, we get to meet neighbors. And if we have a consistent number of open for inspections each and every Saturday, then we've got a phenomenal business. But what actually happens though is we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 opens, now down to 4, then 3, then 2, then 1, and 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 opens, and it starts going like this over the course of a year. And the challenge with that is that you just don't have a consistent number of open for inspections each and every Saturday. So how do you actually make sure that you've got consistent flow? Well, this is really where the power of off-market really comes into its own. Because what off-market is about doing is withholding properties from the market whilst you've got your minimum of 5 opens on a Saturday. Then when you sell 1, 2, or 3, you can ultimately bring a couple of properties that are off-market onto market. So then that way you actually have a consistent number of open for inspections each and every Saturday. The benefit of doing that is you stop the surging. And that's ultimately where you have way too many opens and then you have none, and then heaps of opens and then none, but rather you have a nice consistent flow over a period of time. So this is what we've witnessed from some of the best real estate agents in the world. They make sure that they've got plenty of properties that are being listed that are available in that off-market period. And then what we then do is we either rush them to market or hold them from market to make sure they have the consistent number of open for inspections each and every Saturday. When you're actually in the market and you're doing your minimum number of open for inspections, it changes everything about the lead generation. It ultimately allows you to have great flow on what you do on a Monday in relation to your open for inspection callbacks, and great campaigns around the just listed and just solds to really make sure that you extract everything out of every campaign that you're taking to market today. The skill here is to make sure that you don't soft list. And that's where we actually see a lot of real estate agents maybe doing off market, but not actually getting the photos done, not actually getting commitment from the vendor, not getting a marketing campaign. We're not suggesting any of those things. Purely off market is just a delay tactic before you ultimately get to bring it to market, so that way you can have your consistent number of open for inspections. We also use this technique in and around the November and December period when we're listing properties to ultimately launch in our January campaigns. And it's really critical that as you come into that November period, that you're making sure that you're starting to think about that T intersection of who are the people that need to list now and who are the people that ultimately need to be listing and starting their campaign in 2023. That skill to be able to build up that stock, that skill to be able to make sure that you come back to plenty of new campaigns is the difference of what great agents really do, so they don't lose the first quarter in the year trying to build that momentum and trying to get back in front of consumers. Keeping a minimum number of open for inspections each and every Saturday completely changes your entire business.